Hello there everyone, Loxaman here. I am your resident elementary enthusiast and I'm going to be making a new review for the first party elementary app review series after going with Midori and Geary. We're going to take Maya, the calendaring app, for a little spin and see what it can do for us. Let's open the app, and we do have a calendar view for the whole month. In this case, we do have a couple of elements all in the upper bar. In here, in the right side, you do have the calendar options for the day that you are in. Sorry, the events that for the day, and in here we're just going to do a little review of the functionality. Anyway, we're going to be seeing what we can do. This is a wheelcog, which is supposed to be the settings place. In this case, it allows you to create a new calendar or manage the ones that you have already. In this case, we're going to go, and I'm going to change the color of these ones because I don't like that hideous color. And now that you can see, you can put this calendar on this computer, that is, keep it a local calendar. You can synchronize with a CanLab calendar, which would require a URL for the calendar and input some data. There's also the possibility to use an SSL connection, and also to let the server handle the meeting invitations that you may have for that calendar. Aside of that, you have also the possibility to create a Google Calendar, which would imply to create a calendar in your app, and that would require you as well to input your elements, your Gmail data, although for some reason it doesn't show up here, but it should. Let's add a new calendar. This computer, Google. Here it is. For some reason it bugged out there. Maya is one of the probably least major of the apps, so I won't begrudge it that it may bug out at times, particularly knowing that we're in Freya beta 3. But anyways, I'm not going to create a new calendar. I did change the color of the personal one, just so we could add an example add a test notification, add a test event. There's also the chance here. You can export or share the default calendar. You can do it. You can either compress it and create and send the thing. You can print it. You can send it by email, by Bluetooth, or export it wholesale. But we're not going to do anything of that. We're just going to go here, create an event, test event, and see if it pops up. You do have certain functions here which are very nifty. For example, you can localize the event, and here you can go with the OpenStreetMap API, which would allow you, for example, to locate things at least in a pretty good thing in the city, for example. Yeah, that is, OpenStreetMap is not exactly the most precise of the APIs, but it is expandable by virtue of being more open than other company-backed solutions like Google Apps, Here Maps, or Apple Maps, and therefore you have the possibility to expand it in a different way. But for our purposes here, we're just going to locate a thing in Santa Cruz de Tenerife, which is the capital of the island where I'm writing. Yes, I'm from the Canaries. Okay, let's position it there. Now it does position it in Santa Cruz de Tenerife. That's good. Here you could invite people. Right now I do not have any participants. For example, I could. You can. My feeling is that, given that we do have online accounts ready, at some point in time we'll be able to export those, to bring those people from the online account, for example, from your Gmail or your or your Outlook account. You could bring those contacts and put them in this calendar. We do have the possibility to create reminders, and we also have the possibility to create to handle the repetition rules for these apps. And let's see what happens. Yep, it appears right away. This is the test event. We have it here, and we can either edit it or remove it. We're going to remove it just because it was a test, and it shows that it's good. It's good to go. Probably much simpler than and not integrated with the rest of the. sorry. Well, anyways, the idea is that I think the main functions of the application are clear. The thing is, Maya, as it would require more effort to be integrated, or either integrated in Geary, which also requires more effort, or Maya would require something else. As is right now, it's a companion app, so to say, and a fairly nice looking companion app, but it won't be covering your necessities of calendaring unless they are very lightweight. As always, as you can see, there's a theme alongside these first party apps that they are good for lightweight loads of work. For example, if you just want to keep your calendars going on in your computer, or if you just handle a little IMAP account, or if you don't need your passwords managed in some sort of way. But in order to step up, they would need more work and to support more use cases. But I am happier. I am actually happier with Maya versus the other two, because probably because it's a more side case. It's a more lateral case. That is, it's not one of the apps that could handle one of the main loads of work of the system, and so far it has worked well. My points of question is whether or when it would integrate more with the rest of the applications that come usually bundled with it, which would be in this case the Geary app, an eventual note-taking app, or the like, in a pretty similar fashion than other messaging suites like Outlook, Thunderbird. These kinds of email suites usually don't simply handle email, but they also have note-taking, RSS, feeds, and particularly calendaring. In this case, since they are going to all go together, the question is how in further releases Geary and Calendar could be both improved and integrated with each other more tightly. Well, that's all about Maya that I can say. The next one will be Noise, the music player, and I'm really thankful for your support and for being there and listen to this little series of videos, and I hope that you'll be tuning into the next one. Have a nice day.